Hello, thank you for watching. Start walking. Hello. Let me turn around and introduce myself. Let me get away from, I'm at a park near the road where people can hear me. Hello. Okay, this is gonna be a walk and talk. Hello. I'm Andrea Reynolds. I was a 5th grade teacher, but I am going full-time entrepreneur, and my specific niche is social studies and spreading the love of social studies and modifying it for all learners. And so, hello. Oh, it's got to be hot there. I'm in Atlanta, and it was like in the mid 90s, I think. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna make this quick. I don't want my lipsticks to melt. But I had to come to my favorite spot to scope. So yesterday, and hello, Callie, yeah, it's hot there too. Yesterday and today I presented at a conference, which was like the local, I'm gonna go sit down at the bench. Local conference for like my county, and there are like thousands of people there, and it's the first time I presented at something like that. Like, I've done some staff development at school. Oh really? Oh wow. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't complain about 90s then. But I don't have on sunscreen, so I'm going to sit in the shade. So that was like a huge deal, because now that I'm leaving the classroom full time, I want to do professional development sessions. I want to do like coaching. I want to write curriculum materials. I want to write ebooks, blah, blah, blah. And so I didn't scope yesterday because, well, I stayed up till like 2:30 the night before finishing my presentation. But I was just tired, and I was feeling a little bit down because I wouldn't say it like didn't go well yesterday, but I just like, it was a bit like a bigger room, and people like sat in the back, and I went in thinking that I was gonna like impact everyone in there, and everyone was gonna be so engaged and participating. And I was like, it's just like with kids, you're not gonna reach everyone. And I think that like some people sat in the back and talked the whole time, and I was like, that was just, now I feel bad for all the times that I did that in sessions, but I think they were just like killing time before another session. And then like I gave them the survey yesterday at the end like I was supposed to, but I felt, yeah, but I'm very hard on myself, so probably like I did help some people, but there were some people paying attention, like I said, but I don't feel like I knocked it out of the park. And part of the problem was like we were not, like, it's my local county I worked for, and it was very like awkward for me to explain why I was leaving the classroom, and we weren't supposed to like directly promote our business. So like I was struggling with how to explain like I'm leaving the classroom to work on my business without like talking about my business. So I was able to mention my website, but so that just like made it a little bit awkward, but I think that I did give them good information. So thank you. Oh, I already did. Spoiler. I did the second session today, and I thought about it last night, and I was like, you know what? I was like, first of all, I don't even care what they put in the survey, because I get paid no matter what, and I probably did help. I just felt like I was too all over the place, but really, that's just how I am. I wasn't all over the place. I just gave them a lot of information, which I said I have more info about all of these things on my website, like detailed blog posts about stuff. So I just feel like maybe it was too much, but I was like, that's just me. That's how I am. I need to stop apologizing for how I am, because it works with kids. So I thought about like, I had a couple of like mindset epiphanies. First of all, I finished the book Presence last week by Amy Cuddy, and like normally that's not something that I would have read, but I listened to because I don't sit down and read a lot, but I listened to it, and she talked about anxiety, like reframing it as excitement, and that helped me not be so nervous. And it also helped that I made sure I was prepared. I got there early, And I also had my presentation backed up on Google Drive. I had it saved on a CD, and I had it saved on a flash drive, because I was like, no matter what, at least the technology is gonna work. So I was on time, because normally we like running late, you know, the last minute figuring out what I'm doing, but I had the presentation all planned out. So I did set myself up for success. And I wasn't as nervous as normal, because instead of saying I'm really nervous, I was telling myself I'm super excited. So that was an easy fix. And then this is gonna sound really weird, but something that like I've been struggling to like stay focused on my business, because I am trying to like think about all these different ways I can expand it, and like all these other areas, and that I'm trying to save the world, I think. But I decided last week, I was like, I need to just stop. I just need to stick with social studies. That's what I love, and helping teachers with that, and not thinking about all these other services I could offer that are not related to social studies, because that just made me feel like scattered and all over the place. And so I thought about like my why, and like today went really well. And sorry, I'm gonna talk, losing my voice, but yesterday, before I went to do the presentation, I thought about these people that were going door to door, these like people, church people, you know, and I saw them, and I was like, you know what, they don't care if people don't want to hear their mission. They don't. They just keep going, they knock on the doors, and they believe in their word that they have to spread, and they just keep going, and they keep sharing their mission no matter what, if people care or not. I mean, they might, in their impact, hi Tania, they might reach one person through their mission. So I was like, I need to kind of think about myself like a missionary for social studies, and not worry about like if people care about it or not, or want to hear what I have to say, which it turns out they do. But I was like, that's what I need to do. I need to stop worrying that, oh, if I say I want to be a social studies consultant, people are gonna think that's stupid. I need to stop thinking about like worrying, because I realized like after I put all the presentation together, I was like, I do have a lot to offer and a lot of suggestions. And the way that I framed it was basically, this is how I did things in my classroom, and hopefully it will inspire you, you know, for how you can do things in yours. I didn't say this is how you have to do it or whatever. And then today, like I thought about those church people knocking door to door, and I was like, I need to be like those people. Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, he told me I should do consulting. It was Alex Kahn. Yeah, he told me I should go into consulting before doing courses. So that's what I want to do. So I thought about those church people going door to door. I thought about like reframing anxiety as excitement. And I thought about how, out of all these people that submitted proposals, they wouldn't have picked me to do the presentation if they didn't think I had something to offer. And I thought about how, like, I was afraid people are going to be like know-it-alls. And that was part of what got me yesterday. There was one lady there, like, she's not a know-it-all, but she's like another, like, she really likes social studies, because I've encountered her at different meetings. So I was just afraid she was going to say, like, you know, tell me like something wasn't, I don't know, I was just afraid that people are going to be like, or because there were people who are like, they just teach ESOL, and I'm ESOL certified, but I don't just work with ESOL. I worked with ESOL or gifted in the regular classroom, because I'm certified in both of those things. But no one said like, no, that's not the right way. So I went in today, and like I said, yesterday wasn't a disaster. I just feel like I didn't knock it out of the park. It was maybe like a double. It wasn't a home run. And today, I feel like today's was a home run, because I went in like more confident. I thought about how I could explain what I'm doing without being salesy. I was like, I explained why I'm leaving the classroom in a better way than just like saying business, because and it would have been different if it wouldn't have been the county I worked for, because like I knew people, and like they specifically said, do not promote your business, blah, 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 but you can mention a website. So that's why I was just so anxious about that yesterday. And also I didn't want people to, I just was afraid that imposter syndrome, you know, like people would think I was a phony, like why am I presenting about this? And then I thought about it. I was reframing my thinking about, well, you know, there were, I don't even know how many sessions people could choose from, but there were like over 1,000 people there. I mean, it was huge. And I probably had about like 10 or 12 people both days. and because there's so many sessions to pick from, and I was like, you know what, people went out of their way to pick this session, so they must not already be experts at this. They must need some help. So that's how I reframed today. And I also thought about it. I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter if I change everyone in this room. As long as I thought about it, I was like, if I help one person today, if I give one person one idea, then I've done something right. And I was like, you know what, I actually forgot to have them do the survey, and I forgot to give out door prizes too that they give us, and I was honest and gave back the door prizes because one of them was like a $50 gift card to something, and I was like, I don't feel right keeping that. So I forgot to give, but really for the surveys, we get paid regardless. So I'm like, I think they're just doing the surveys. I don't even know why they did the survey. So I'm like, that's all right, because today's answers would have been a lot better than yesterday's probably. Because today, like I went in there, like I said, I went in there confidently, and even though I almost flipped out because I don't know why, but these people took my room. They went in, and I was like, why did you come over here? And they're like, we just did. This other one was like, what? And so, like, they had switched the signs, and so the room number and the session information did not match. And then I was like, what? I was like, why did you do that? And so luckily one of the, cause the session today was in a little cottage outside of the, building outside. The conference was at the, like the main human resources professional development center for my county. And so, the session today was in a little cottage, like a trailer outside. And I actually liked it so much better because it was a smaller setting and people like sat at a, long table instead of people like being spread out all over. So that was part of why it went better. But luckily one of the people like running the conference, she just changed the sign on the door for the room number. She was like, we're just gonna say this is room 2104 instead of 103. And I was like, oh, thank goodness, because that was just like stressing me out. And I was like, I don't need to worry about that. So usually I'll get frazzled and that'll throw me off, but like I went in there, like I said, I wasn't nervous because I thought about how excited I was, and I reflected on yesterday and changes I wanted to make, and not worrying about explaining how I'm leaving the classroom. And then like today went so well. It went so well, and these people were like so excited. They were asking questions, and then the best part was that somebody was like, now where could I get that choice board? And I was like, well, I have a Teachers Pay Teachers store. And I was like, I didn't know if I was, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to be promoting that. They're like, no, we want to know, we want to know, we want to know. And another teacher was like, I was waiting for the name of your store. And I was like, wow, that just made me feel so good. So good. And I told them, I was like, this is stuff that because I showed them exactly how I used it in my classroom. And I was like, I created this stuff because I, used it in my classroom first. I said, my whole point, I was like, I'm not here to, I'm here to help. And I said, now that I'm going full-time business, I was like, I have to charge for this stuff. But I told them, I was like, if you email me, I'll send you the presentation for free, whatever, because I didn't upload the PowerPoint. I was like, no, you're not getting, on the communities file, because anybody could access that. But like, I don't mind sending the presentation to the people that attended, because they put in the work. But and someone like pulled out their phone and like followed me right then, and I was like, that just made me feel so good. And like I said, people were like, thank you, you gave us so many great ideas. And that just like validated that, like, that's what I need to do. I need to stop worrying about all these other missions, and I can have a personal mission, and I can do writing like on the side or whatever, or for my business. But like staying focused with what I love. Thank you. Staying focused with like what I love, and because I think no matter what, like how the presentation went yesterday, I think like my enthusiasm for the content showed through. And when I talk about social studies, like I feel like my face lights up, and I just am so much more engaging than when I'm just like doing a tutorial about, I don't know, how to use PowerPoint or something. I don't know. So I feel like that hopefully shone through yesterday too. But so I'm not even worried about yesterday's, because it was a learning lesson, and I'm glad I got to do today's, because I feel like that was a huge win. Me just thinking about, I just want to help one person, because really my business, that's what I want to do. I'm not trying to get thousands and thousands of followers. Okay, that'd be nice, but really I am looking to help people and connect with people and get make money, like sales authentically, not just do these little bandwagon things. So like I said, I'd like to just help people for free, but I have to live. So like I said, that just gave me so much validation, and I'm really excited that today went really well. And like I said, it's not gonna be an overnight thing, but like building my authenticity and stuff like that, and like mindset, and what's holding me back the most is confidence, and that's why I'm really trying to work on that, and just, you know, believing in myself, believing that I had something to offer, and thinking about it like, you know, if people are in the back talking, then that's okay. But today they weren't, so that's what was great. So that's my message, is just, if you have a mission, if you have a passion, if you have a purpose, just don't give up on that, you know, unless it's a message of hate, then you need to give up on it. But you know, especially like in teaching or whatever, and I mean like just in the classroom or out business, if you really believe in your purpose, and you know, that's why it's important to figure out your why, then you don't let things hold you back. Like, don't let self-doubt hold you back. That's my biggest thing that holds me back. So I'm trying to really work on that. So now I am done with the presentation, and I can focus on doing more products for my store, and figuring out, like, I do want to offer consulting services, because I got more ideas in my brain than all of the, I don't even know, all of the grass in this park, I guess. No, not yet, but I want to do that too. Yeah, I'm gonna expand into that, because I definitely want to do ebooks too, but I guess people put like their teachers pay teachers stuff on Amazon, I don't know. Because I came to my favorite park, and you can see it behind me. Oh, cool. Because like, I thought that was one thing, people didn't even know this park was here, because I gave them action steps at the end. I was like, something you can do, you know, is visit local, oh, cool. Oh, you know what? Oh, you mean the affiliate thing? I did sign up for, the Amazon affiliate links, affiliate thing. Yeah, I did do that. I only have like one thing that's listed. I need to go back and, change that. Yeah, because I definitely mentioned a lot of books, and that's a great idea. Yeah, I need to do that, do something like that more. So, it's on the website. You can't really do it from your phone. Just, it's on the very bottom. If you scroll down to the very bottom, it's like affiliate program, and then you like sign up, and I never even gave them like my payment information. Yeah, definitely. Any, you know, if I'm already mentioning the book anyways, or, you know, whatever, green duct tape, then why not? Now, it would be a little dumb for me to sit here and try to sell you golf and say, oh, I'm using these golf clubs or something. No, I'm not using golf clubs. But if it's something that you you bought off Amazon and you like it, then why not? Yeah, I need to go back and update some links, because I have a bunch of links on my website that are Amazon. So yeah, I need to, so now I can focus on getting my email list set up, because I kind of know what to do. I just didn't have time to deal with that yet. I can make more products, go back and update some ugly pictures on my website, stuff like that. So yeah, I just felt like I needed to come back and do my scope here. You know, it's super hot. But thank you for watching. And I scheduled a blab for Monday afternoon, it's not new, Monday at 7 about fun things that families can do for social studies related this summer. And I tweeted out yesterday. Thank you. Yes, me too. And you know what? Speaking of him, like, he's authentic, and that's how I did it. I wasn't trying to be someone I'm not, you know? I was myself, and it worked. So I don't know why I'm trying to think like I need to be so like polished and professional. That's not me. And, you know, that's okay. I don't need to be like that. That's boring. So I can guarantee a presentation by me, it will never be a dull moment. And hopefully learn something. But yeah, I got to do that, get my email list thing set up, and I probably need to go to the grocery. That was like the bane of my existence. All right, thank you for watching. And like I said, last night I was gonna scope, but I was just too tired, and I was like, you know what, I don't really have anything to offer other than whining about being tired. So I said I was gonna scope every single day, but I skipped yesterday, but I think that's all right, because I did 2 the other day, so that counted, right? So thank you for watching, and let me turn it around on this restored slave cabin. I can't believe how many people, both days I said, do you guys know about Yellow River Park? And there's a restored slave cabin there. Nobody knew. Nobody knew this was like in our community. It's crazy. Thank you for watching. Bye.